More than 2,000 years ago, the Roman Empire connected its vast territories with a network of roads that were masterpieces of engineering. Thanks to them, the legions could move quickly, trade flowed, and Roman culture and laws spread to every corner of the empire. In this video, we'll travel back in time, and with the help of Age of Empires, you'll see step by step how a Roman road was built. It all began with choosing the terrain. Roman engineers always sought the straightest possible route. To achieve this, the surveyors, the topographers of the time, used tools like the groma and the chorobates to draw straight lines through valleys, hills, and even mountains. The surveyor's assistants then placed wooden stakes at regular intervals to mark the route. Once the road had been marked out, dozens of workers cut down the trees and removed all the rocks that remained on the path. Then, they removed the earth to create a long and uniform trench. Its depth could vary depending on the terrain, but the goal was always to create a stable base, vital for the road's durability. With the trench ready, the first layer was laid, the statumen. These consisted of large stones covering the entire base. These stones were arranged so that they fit together, forming a strong, well-drained layer. This solid base prevented the road from sinking and served as support for the upper layers. On top of the statumen came the second layer, the rudus. This was a mixture of smaller stones, gravel, lime, and pottery or brick fragments. It was poured in large quantities and firmly tamped to create a resistant surface that acted as a kind of cushion to absorb the pressure generated by traffic. On top of the rudus was applied the nucleus, a layer of compacted sand that helped level the surface. And finally, the most visible part, the summum dorsum. Composed of flat, well-polished stones, they were precisely aligned so that the chariots could roll smoothly without deflecting. These stones were so well placed that many roads still retain part of this surface intact. On the sides, stone borders were placed to prevent the material from running over. Some roads even had raised sidewalks for pedestrians. But the Romans didn't just think about the structure. They also made sure their roads could withstand rain, adding drainage channels and a slightly bulging design to allow water to run off to the sides. Some roads could reach 12 meters in width and included milestones, rest stations, and even oil lamps in urban areas. One of the most famous was the Appian Way, which linked Rome with southern Italy over a distance of 580 kilometers. The 1,500-kilometer Via Augusta in Hispania was particularly notable for its length. When we talk about Rome's legacy, we usually think of emperors, battles, or colossal monuments, but few works speak as clearly to Roman genius and ambition as its roads. At its peak, this network of roads stretched for over 400,000 kilometers, with more than 80,000 paved kilometers. Some of these routes are still in use today, and the most fascinating thing is that their principles are still applied in modern road construction.